Alright, so we are looking at the FH3 Lot map. As you know, we did a group buy. We are doing a group buy of FH3, this property, which is 66 hectares in total. There are currently 2 people on the title, 2 owners, and we're about to add 6 more at the end of the month. Well, I'm making the video at the beginning of March, so hopefully at the end of March we'll be finishing the closing, putting those people on the title. 6 more people. So that fills up all the lots. Basically, there's a buyer for every lot that you see on the property here. Lot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 3 hectares. That's a 10% share. 8 and 9. Now 9, 8, 5, 4, and 3 are 1.5 hectare, 1.5 hectare shares. So that's a 5% share. And then lot 1 and 2 are bigger shares. People that bought 35% and 25% respectively. Right. So there actually should have been one more lot, lot 10, which we didn't know where we were going to put it, and we didn't mark it out. We're thinking of putting it where that big yellow blob is right now. One of the reasons we didn't mark it out or offer it for sale was because, well, 2 reasons. First, I didn't think that there would be enough buyers interested, so we wouldn't fill them up. And second, because I didn't know where to put it. We had explored the property and there didn't seem like that many great places. I didn't want to give anybody a bad lot, so I wanted to be sure that we found a good spot before we marked it out, whereas the other ones were all easy to mark out. But now there are several people interested in lot 10, and people are asking me for photos and where it is and things like that. So we've scouted out this area a bit more and determined that it is possible to put a lot here. And the obstacles we had to surmount was from the community house area. It's a hill right here, and there's a hill right here, and there's a hill over here, and I wanted to be sure that there was actually enough flat area to put a lot. It turns out I believe there is. Let's take a look at the other map, which is the same zoomed in area of the property, except with a bit more detail, right? So here we have these orange lines surrounding the area that will be lot 10. Now these are our approximate lines. They aren't plotted out with GPS. We did take GPS coordinates a few days ago and sent them to the topographer, so he's going to add them to the map. But that hasn't been done yet. It'll be another week. I am going to put that as a link below the video when we get those. I'm also going to put pictures, because people are asking for pictures of this area, in a link below the video when I get them, and that's going to be about a week. Because I have to hear back from the topographer first. So if you're watching this video and you look below the video and there aren't links to the map or a picture, just wait in a few days or a week or something. We'll get them up. And alright, so lot 10 access. I was skeptical about this location because from the community area right here, you walk down this green trail, and right here it gets kind of steep, and it crosses the small stream. And then it's flat over here. This area right around here is nice and flat along the stream. And then it goes up a hill again, up a steep hill. So that's not very good access. You have to go down a hill and up a hill, although the stream is kind of nice. What we did the other day, we cut across, we went down this really nice trail right here, and then we cut across the boundary of lot 5, about 70 meters. And then right over here we hit the plateau. Basically this red area is a nice flat area on the top of the ridge, and you can see in all directions. You can see over here, over here, over here, over here. It's kind of nice. And so basically we walked along this whole area along the plateau. The pink line is approximately where we walked. Again, it's not GPS plotted on here. I just basically, from my knowledge of the property, I estimated on here the best I could. And once we get the GPS map, it'll be exact. The numbers right here is the elevation, because I wrote down the elevation from the GPS while I was walking. So that confirms that this area is mostly flat, and there are variations, and the accuracy is like plus or minus 4 meters. So we walked along here, and then it started going downhill a little bit, and then it started going downhill a bit more, and here it goes downhill a lot, and it hits the stream. So the property is going to include all that flat area, and then the flat area by the stream down here. Right. So here is a hillside that goes down to that small stream. Right here is also a hillside that comes up from that small stream into the plateau area. Down here there's another hillside, and it goes through the back part of lot 5, and then beyond that, over here, there's kind of this low swampy area. It's like a wetland. Okay. Now we have over here, this X right here is actually the location of the waterfall. I don't know if you've seen the pictures. There's a big, beautiful waterfall with a bathing pool. It's not that easy to get through here. There's like a steep embankment right here. The easiest way to get it to is honestly from the access trail. So if you build your house right here, you'd come out here to the community area, go down the really nice access trail, which isn't done yet, but we're working on it, and then you just walk up the stream 100 meters and you're at the waterfall. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else about this lot is worth mentioning. It will be 1.5 hectares because it is a 5% share of the property, and that's the land that's allotted to a 5% share. It'll be the same size as the rest of them, the rest of the small lots. And the price of this share is $8,500. That includes the land price and the property development budget, like the development of this road. One more thing I should mention, the access in terms of walking versus driving, right? So as you may know, we are developing a access road that will allow us to bring a quad, ATV, moped, various things like that along the access trail and up to the community area. And also from here to here, it's also pretty accessible, all the way down here as well, right? So to get down the pink line, this 70-meter stretch right here, you can walk, but right now you can't take an ATV. It's just kind of, it's rough, there's a lot of brush, and it's a slight slope. So if somebody wants to be able to drive right up to their property here, they would have to, well, the easiest, most cost-effective way to do that would be to have the excavator dig a trail that's wide enough and flat enough, with good enough drainage, and put a bit of gravel on it so it's not muddy. How much would that cost? That would probably cost about $1,000. It'd be about 2 to 3 days with the excavator, and then a bit more work putting the gravel on. And that would be a personal lot expense, because the property development budget covers property-wide things. It doesn't cover expenses for people's individual lots, aside from the initial marking. Right, so whoever buys this lot would have to decide, do I want to be able to drive up to here and then walk 70 meters here, or do I want to dig a bit of a path here? Now, it could be dug by hand, but that would be a lot of work. It would probably be, yeah, I don't know the price on that, but it would probably cost just as much as the excavator, basically. As for the excavator, it's a window of there are probably only 2 windows of opportunity to do that. One is right now, or basically before the end of April. So if somebody buys this lot right now, the excavator is going to be up there, and we're going to have the excavator for 1 to 2 months. So then they'll be able to rent it, send us the money and have the excavator do that for them while it's here. Once the excavator is gone, it's really expensive to bring it back. So the next time it will be back is when we're doing some work for Freehaven 5 and 6, which has not been purchased yet, but probably will be in 6 months or so. So there may be another window in 6 to 12 months to bring the excavator in and do that. Otherwise, the window is from right now until the end of April of this year, 2019. Okay, so that's all. Any questions, comment below or send me an email. Like I said, when I get pictures of this lot or and a GPS map, I'll put in a link below the video.